Welcome, and today, well, you've already seen the title, so you already know what we're going to be doing. You already know it's going to be quite fun and quite enjoying to go play as Belgium in a World War simulator. So if you know anything about history, you know that Belgium starts off in a pretty bad position. And that's because Germany wants to go take over the world, and in order to do that, and you can easily get through France, they're trying to go through you, because France isn't going to fortify their border with Belgium. So yeah, if Germany's going to try to go through you, it's not going to end well, because we're way weaker than them. And so our first goal has to be to try to fortify just this entire border right here. So maybe we can give us enough time for France to reinforce us and the Allies to pull in. But yeah, the main goal of this game is to kind of just stop the monetization man right in his tracks. So when picking, really the plan for defense, I'm going to go pick the guy who looks like the Belgian demonetization man because, well, yeah, if we're going to have to beat the demonetization man, we might as well become him. So I didn't know this, but apparently Belgium at the start of the game has no naval research technology unlocked except for convoys. So yeah, right off the bat, I did not expect that, but you know what? That's going to be quite a fun thing to deal with because I totally thought, Belgium probably have a navy as they are a country that borders the ocean. So I discovered something, and that's that the reason why Belgium has no navy is because Belgium decided to disband it in 1927, and I'm legitimately curious. Why did they decide to disband part of their navy less than 10 years after World War I, where they got ran over by the Germans? So I am legitimately curious if somebody could tell me, why did they decide to disband their navy? So I think maybe that the Congolese focus tree is somewhat kind of attached to mine, because I'm noticing that whatever focus it does completes a part of my colonial focus tree. Yeah. Let's see, do I have... Yeah, I do. I do have the... Let's see, what was it? Congo Industrial Plan. But I'm thinking that part of their tree is attached to mine. Because, yeah, I also extend rubber plantations, so yeah. Whenever they complete a focus on this part of their tree, it completes mine, so, pretty cool feature of the game, actually. But yeah, just kind of noticed that. One thing I have noticed is that with every single Hearts of Iron 4 Road 56 update, Nicholas Hoi4 seems to always look a bit worse, and I'm pretty sure by the year 2023, there'll just be a reason, because every time they update it, they always make the picture of Nicholas Hoi4 just look slightly worse. So we are kind of running out of time, as we're getting close to 1938, and I still am less than halfway done, which is a bit of a concern, as the random management focus does kind of go around in 1940. So I don't know what's going to happen, but I did notice that the Flemish side of Belgium wants to, they kind of want us to take off the French guarantee. I of course said no, so I'm kind of wondering if that's going to cause an issue in the future. Hopefully it doesn't, because they kind of need all parts of Belgium for this to work. It looks like the events are starting, because I did say no once again to their whole revoking the guarantee thing, and we have a new president because of it, so yeah. I'm sorry to think that things might go a bit downhill because of that, but at the moment we are still a united country. So 1939 has come, so things aren't really that great, but it looks like at least all of the provinces are kind of hooked up right here, so it looks like that this is all going to be one greater nation now. So as long as France is able to hold this piece of land, we should be okay, and as long as I'm able to hold this, we should be fine. Another thing is that, due to the instability in my nation, from me kind of feeding the Flanders-Wallonia vibe, we have a new leader once again, even though, I think our last leader was only here for a couple months, so yeah. Things in Belgium, politically, aren't going that great. Guess what's here? It's the remonetizer. So, yeah. Beautiful. Can't wait to use this against the Germans. It's still pretty terrible, but you know what? At least we have a tank division now. So, World War II has started a bit early, too, because, I'm guessing the monetization man decided to do a bit of a speed run this game, which is actually a pretty awful thing for us. You can kind of tell that Poland's already losing, not to be unexpected, though.
the French are making gains, probably not for long. And yeah, so not really great. The good news is that we still have some time, because as long as Luxembourg and the Netherlands stay independent, which won't be for that long, all we have to deal with is this one little piece of land right here. And so yeah, we're kind of safe for now, but we aren't safe for long because of the fact World War II has just started, which means, well, yeah, things are starting. I probably need to, I don't know what to do exactly at this point. I just probably need to start, if I can, trying to build up as fast as possible, because, well, yeah, World War II is now, meaning it went from like maybe having a year until the Netherlands falls to like a couple months. So yeah, the Germans are already kind of started to try to, well, get rid of the, it's not working out well, probably because there's some more divisions here, and also because of the, I think, level 4 fort, which is kind of sad, it's a level 10, but yeah, either way, the forts are coming in handy. I'm still going to keep most of my divisions on the Dutch side, because the Dutch are probably going to fall up pretty quick, since, well, the entirety of Germany versus the Netherlands is not going to end well. So yeah, I can't really tell you that things aren't going great, because the whole thing about the French holding this, which we really didn't expect to happen, yeah, France is already kind of failing at defending this piece of land, which they really need to defend. Also, we did lose that one province. I haven't seen any pushing ever since that, probably because I'm pretty sure they're planning to do something. And yeah, right there, that means that all of those troops that were invading Poland are going to come over here now, and probably try to push into the Maginot, invade Belgium, invade the Luxembourg, and all of that. So yeah, because they're probably going to try to take, well, the Luxembourg and the Netherlands next, and then after that, well, it's going to make the game a bit harder for us. So yeah, they're pushing, yeah, we're kind of, yeah, this is kind of the end. I was thinking maybe we could last to 1940, but no, it's not happening. Because they just pushed through they just pushed into non-fortified pieces of land. Okay, maybe if I can, I might be able to cut them off. But they have pushed into non-fortified pieces of land, which is a real big issue, because that means they can now push into Belgium and France way easier than they could have before. So yeah, this is kind of the end right here, as you can tell. Things aren't going great. We're pretty much gonna die soon, because, well, you can't tell, I don't own much of Belgium anymore. Yeah, and the fall of Paris has happened, so that means that France is going to collapse in a couple seconds. And yeah, this is pretty much the end of the Belgium video, as you can tell, because, well, maybe, actually, I was going to say maybe this, but no, maybe the Germans are just going to ignore us and just get stuck in this one sliver of land until the Americans and the Soviets invade. So yeah, this is kind of the last moments of Belgium right here. Why haven't? Okay, I think that's really good now. And yeah, so I'm going to drop the video here. All my strategies, as you can tell, but if you thought this video was good, then please like, subscribe, and bye. And I should be doing my TNO video next episode. So I went ahead to I was just a bit of an end of video thing. Nothing really relating to the video as much as what I might do in the future. So this is more of just a question on what I could do. So I've either been thinking about doing a Fallout 4 video, well, of just me kind of playing Fallout 4, probably going to be modded and distorted, because that's kind of how I play Fallout 4. And so I can either do a Fallout 4 video, heavily modded, using the mods, hopefully not these mods, because these mods are all pretty terrible, not to be mean to the Fallout 4 mods, like the Fallout 4 mod thing from here, but a lot of these mods don't really work that well, and are either extremely limited. But so either I could load a bunch of mods, didn't mean to get sidetracked, but either I could do a heavily modded Fallout 4 game, or I could do another Hoi4 game. So I could also just do another Hoi4 video. It won't, like, the next video is definitely going to be TNO. It's still going to be TNO, but the video after that is either going to be a Hearts of Iron 4 video, or it's going to be a Fallout 4 video. It could be something else. You could, if you want something else, I can do it. I don't know. I was thinking about maybe doing something like on another Paradox game like CK3 in the future. I don't know. I was just kind of wanting to know if what you all wanted. I didn't know if you all want to play wanted me to say play Hearts 4 again, Fallout 4, or something else. Just tell me down in the comments if you want me to play something else or if you want me to play one of those two games.